episode 3 of the Los Angeles Angels franchise mode here in MLB The Show 25. Last episode, we ended up losing 3-1, and our team just really could not touch Nathan Eovaldi, or the bullpen for that matter. 6 hits, we were able to score 1 run on a Mike Trout solo home run, but it was a struggle. We're going to go ahead and start simulating again. Reed Detmers, keep him active. Did that say, wow, we scored 15 runs that game. Big game for us offensively. Able to scout. Let's take a look here. This third baseman is looking pretty good. Change prospect from the starting pitcher to... Let's start looking around pick number 43. Actually, go ahead and just start scouting international starting pitchers and finalize the weekly plan. I do want to get the third baseman completely scouted. I want to make sure, I'm pretty sure I already said this, but I want to absolutely make sure that we have the second pick, like, locked in. I want to make sure we get a great player number 2. Simulate through this week. Jorge Soler out for 1 to 2 weeks. That is not good. I'm not going to bother bringing anybody up. We're going to go ahead and slap Ryan Noda into that spot. And Logan O'Hoppe is now in a platoon with Travis d'Arnaud. I don't like that. Oh, Travis d'Arnaud's been doing so good, though. We have to. Alright, scouting. This third base prospect drops number... Oh, wow. Alright, let's take a look at this center fielder. They're still discovering 4 prospects at the international region for pitchers, so I'm going to keep on discovering. Caleb Ketchup, whatever. AAA, whatever. More scouting. Center fielder drops way down the board. Let's try this center fielder then. Right, now let's view the prospect list. Central, East, 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 East. Okay, looks like East is the way to go next. Keep on working on scouting those international prospects, though. They're looking really good. Soler's back, auto-utilize. Tim Anderson out for over 6 months. More scouting. We are below 500 now. We're 3rd in the division still. Scouting. This center fielder drops way down the list also. How about this left fielder? Alright, let's go ahead and start looking at the East pitchers. JD Davis is hurt. Man, we're getting a lot of minor league injuries. Check the scouting. Okay, this left fielder not looking too bad. Really fast. Probably not someone I'd look at to draft, though. How about this first baseman? And I would like to pitch with Reed Detmers here. We're going to go ahead and sim to this athletics game. Roster, whatever. So we're going to play this Reed Detmers game versus the athletics. Play full game, normal settings. Going to play on fast play, no quick counts. We've pitched with Kikuchi, we've pitched with Soriano. Time pitch with Detmers, then next month Hendricks, the following month Tyler Anderson. Team's looking good. Energy-wise, we have Rengifo, Soler, O'Hoppe, and Zach Neto all cold. Miguel Andujar batting .390 for them. Don't know if he plays much, but man, Moncada's been on fire. Soler sucks. Andujar, 12-game hitting streak.
Biggest storyline coming into this one, he's riding. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Athletics. All right, just about ready for baseball. And on the hill in this one, Mitch Spence. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch to contact type of guy.
He doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to mid barrels, get some soft contact.
Check. There we go. Microphone decided to randomly shut off there. Facing Mitch Spence, who has one start on the season, and Rengifo pops out on the first pitch. Love to see that. That is awful. Alright, Shanuel, only batting .253 on the season. That was a super hittable pitch, but I don't want to swing because I don't want the pitcher to have a 3-pitch inning. Right, 1-1 count here. Is that going to be another foul out? No, it goes foul, okay. Goes into the stands. 1-2 count here.
One down, base is empty.
And Shanuel, good piece of hitting there, singles up the middle.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there.
Trout, how are you looking? 10 home runs this season.
Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Ooh, that cutter moved way more than I expected, and I was also way early on it.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Dude, just was underneath that slider. I was late on it, but man, that was pitch begging to be crushed. Trout only batting .213 on the season. Absolutely abysmal. Alright, Soler. Soler's batting .139. Holy shit. How do you even bat .139 this late into the season? We're in mid-May. I might pull Soler from the lineup if he's doing this bad. Alright, 3-0 count here. Perfect, perfect. Unfortunately, a perfect on a curveball right down the middle means a routine flyout right to the center fielder. Reed Detmers with his very, very, very slow windup that's going to take me the entire game to get used to. Very, very slow windup, but then very fast arm action.
Right through there for a strike.
Detmers, I'm hoping, has a bright future with us.
Swing and a miss.
Right, let's try the circle change here on 1 and 2 to Jacob Wilson.
Out to short. Neto.
There we go. Ground out to start the game.
One gone, bottom half of the first. Next up for the A's, Denzel Clark.
I almost want to have a base runner on just that way I don't have to deal with this slow windup.
One out, base is empty.
Strike there. Wow, his curve looks nasty. Let's try to throw a backdoor one.
And 1 and 2.
Good take there from Denzel Clark. I don't know how you don't swing at that one.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
All right, Denzel Clark with his 191 batting average, absolutely battling here.
Swinging a ground ball up the middle. Lays out, but he can't.
I would have liked it if Neto would have gone to the ball instead of just trotting over to the base, but whatever. Oh, that is much easier. Brent Rooker up now. I do not want Brent Rooker to beat us. Easy, easy money there. Logan O'Hoppe with a great throw.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And that's
Ay, ay, ay.
2 outs, bases empty.
Tyler Soderstrom on deck. Yeah, I don't like facing Brown Rooker. Brown Rooker is someone who usually, like Marcus Simeon, kills me in MLB The Show.
You rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
There we go.
And a miss.
Detmer's obviously going to be a lot better with the lefty-lefty matchup with that nasty curve.
And welcome back to the ballpark.
Logan O'Hoppe
Catcher
made a great defensive play, catching the runner stealing in the last half inning.
Foul ball.
Can he do something offensively?
Comes up empty.
God, that Mitch Spence's cutter moves so freaking much.
Gotta get a pitch that you can handle.
That one just missing inside. And the count is 1-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Timed it up good. It was a pitch that was pretty hittable. But unfortunately, it was just kind of tipped foul.
Line to left.
And that's a routine out.
Push it away for the out. One up, one down. And next
Hopefully, we do something this game. It's the Oakland Athletic, or sorry, where are they at? Sacramento Athletics.
that's to third. Urshela. Slings it across. 2 up, 2 down.
It's Mitch Spence. Come on, do something. Jan Moncada batting 304. He's like the one hitter in our lineup who's actually doing anything at the plate.
Swing and a miss.
Timed it up well, but unfortunately, my batters just cannot hit anything. He's at 99 career home runs, it says.
That one is absolutely belted.
Slider, hit hard. Not his 100th home run, but that will be a double.
And he's got a double. Zach Neto.
All right, Zach Neto. Zach Neto batting 163 for Christ's sake.
Recently, only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Swing and a miss.
Neto and Soler,
0-1.
I genuinely think we're in mid-late May, and they're both batting this bad. I think they're both out of the lineup.
Runner at second. 2
Honestly, I might look for trades for Soler this episode or next episode. Because batting what was he batting 139 this late into the season is not worth keeping on the team.
And he chases that one in the dirt. Langoliers.
Zach Neto, at least he has youth on his side. He might progress into something still, but Soler off the fucking team. Oh my god.
Upstairs, ball 1. To the left side, but it is well fouled. Detmers ready to fire now. And that is out of play.
Now let's try to backdoor slider here versus Andujar. Strike 3.
Down on strikes and 1 gone.
I would like to end Andujar's hitting streak if we can.
Fought off foul. Swing.
Blew that fastball by him. Might as well throw another one. Oh, nope, he absolutely turned on that one and was also early on it. Slide piece here.
That's
Nope.
outside. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Breaking ball misses.
2-2 here. Shea Langoliers turned into a very patient hitter with 2 strikes. And Langoliers' average is now above the Mendoza line with that hit.
So a man aboard now with one away. This is J.J.
Detmers really does not have a good pitch to throw on 2 strikes versus righties.
Second inning here, no score.
Strike 3 on this curve.
Now here's Gio Urshela. And a big swing and a miss. Urshela with a homer in his last game. That one fouled off. The changeup missing. And
Good change up there. Unfortunately, could not get a swing. Good curveball there, but unfortunately fouled.
that one the other way.
Good slider. Results in the lineup. I thought for sure that one was going to drop in.
We're back. New inning getting started.
All right, Joe
Here's the
Adell.
center fielder, Joe Adell. Check swing didn't go. 1-0. And
Way late on that sinker.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
swing and a miss.
Cutter.
2-2.
I timed it up, but he just completely whiffed on it.
That one ripped left field.
Curveball hit well. That's going to split the gap for a leadoff double. Thank you, Joe Adell.
Into second easily with a leadoff double. Back to
Luis
the top of the
Rengifo
order.
up.
Here's the second baseman, Luis Rengifo. clips
That
the
was
corner.
a really good cutter. There was nothing I could have done with that one right on the low and way corner.
In the dirt, blocked.
Alright, 1-1 count here to Rengifo. Oh, that was a good curve. A little early on it. And they hit him with the next curve. First and second now, nobody out for Shonwell.
Two strikes on him, and he hit him. First and second, no outs. And next for the Angels, Nolan Shonwell. Just missed.
Come on, Shonwell. Oh, that I chased one. Got too antsy on it.
Ball to strike.
Lines it hard. Cutter right down Broadway. Hit on a line, but right to the shortstop.
Solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
First and second, one out here.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a little play in this spot.
Come on, Trout.
And the 0-2.
1 and 2 here.
Breaking ball.
That was a... Wow, he did not make a single mistake pitch that at bat. There was nothing I could have done.
To hit Jorge Soler.
And Soler bounces one to third because Soler is the worst batter of all time.
Third out.
First and second, nobody out.
As we
And then
go to the last of the
3 straight
The
outs.
switch hitting second baseman, Logan Davidson. Bunt attempt, popped up, one down.
Pops up the bunt attempt. Love to see that.
But not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
Get there, Trout. Get there, Trout. Thank you.
Trout pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Next up for the A's, Denzel Clark. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And he pumps it a strike.
Alright.
Still
0-2 count here to Clark.
Last of the third.
Slider here. Let's try to get him out. Come on, it's Denzel Clark. Why is he so hard to get out? There we go. Got him on the circle change.
set for the start of the
Logan O'Hoppe up here.
pitcher comes up to hit. Logan O'Hoppe. Swing and a
Way
miss.
late on that one.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to
Slider hung right down the middle, but he just pops it, routine fly ball right to the center fielder.
And there's one down.
I'm going to use the same logic that I used last game. If we keep timing up mistake pitches well, eventually they're going to pay, right? The answer last game was no. The answer this game, we're able to hit occasional doubles.
Now he'll turn for
Last game we had Charles home run, and that was it.
and that's a two-bagger.
Taylor Ward, 1-out double.
came together for him. First pitch fastball in a great spot.
Brings up Yohan Moncada.
Squared it up nicely.
Here is Yohan Moncada. First pitch misses.
That was a really good pitch right on the corner. Moncada only batting 158 with runners in scoring position this season. As you can see, his clutch rating is only 38.
And there's a ball.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at-bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
In the dirt, but kept close.
3-1 count here to Moncada. Zach Neto on deck.
Man at second. That catches the
Wow, both strikes have been picture perfect on the corner.
To lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Mitch Spence is not the guy who I expect to come out here and just be throwing absolute darts like that.
Slice the other way. That's a
Bad drops in. Moncada.
Now a long throw.
Throw home. Safe.
And it's 1-0.
Moncada RBI single. We are on the board first. Thank you.
Bring home the run. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the
All right, Zach Neto.
like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Neto at the plate and takes high there. And a foul ball. Moncada, the base runner.
Come on,
throws
Neto.
one out.
Neto bounces it to short. 6, 4, 3. Routine double play on a pitch that I timed up good.
Welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last
It's
half.
frustrating how often I time pitches up and they just don't hit it.
That one finds the zone.
But again, I want ratings to take a factor, and ratings are taking a factor. This team sucks, and doesn't matter if you time pitches up, they're still not going to do well. Plate vision is just awful across the board. Great two-strike sinker there. Couldn't get him to chase. There we go. Got him on a slider that was honestly a really bad pitch.
For him on the mound. So up next, Tyler Soderstrom.
All right, Soderstrom.
And that drops in for a strike. The Halos leading by a run. We're here in the bottom of the fourth.
This is the Athletics again. I was coming into this game really hoping we could beat them, really showcase what the team can do, albeit versus a bad team. We've been able to make some solid contact, able to hit a few doubles, but outside of that, not really showcasing anything. 6 strikeouts now for Detmers, by the way.
There's a strike.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
On Duhar, that's going to be a bloop single. Oh my god, Trout, why didn't you just play it on a bounce?
Extra bases.
That's going to be a triple on Duhar's. No, it's going to be a double, okay. On Duhar's hitting streak continues there on the bloop double because Trout decided to play the worst defense of his life.
Line drive in the box score tomorrow.
In the dirt, but no advance. That's ball 1.
Shea Langoliers,
And 1 in scoring position. That one's in there. And the
got to hit his first time up. He's the one batter in the lineup that I have yet to get out this game.
After him here, all fastballs to get
There we go, strike 3. Got out of it.
make it 7 strikeouts.
7 strikeouts through
And we're back. We go
4
to the
innings.
5th, and now the center fielder, Joe Adele,
Spence is 56 pitches and his energy's already that low.
to work. Swinging a foul straight.
That was such a hittable pitch. I timed it good.
digging into their numbers.
He is.
With the swings
It's.
they're taking. They've hit
Frustrating.
Already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Next pitch misses way outside.
All right, 1-2 count here to Adele. Adele did get a hit in his first at bat.
And that's in the dirt.
2-2 count here.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field.
Unfortunately, flies out this time.
And there's one down.
And he, with that, Mitch Spence is out. Michelle Otanez is in.
Fifth appearance of the year for him.
He throws very fast. Fastball, sinker, slider.
Angels leadoff man, Luis Rengifo. Outside low. Ball
First sinker is way out of the zone. He's got a funky delivery.
one away, and we're at the top of the fifth.
And Rengifo!
Way back, gone.
Thank you, Rengifo. Solo home run. We are up 2-0.
And they boost their
9th home run of the season for Luis Rengifo.
And here's the first
Got a
baseman.
sinker right down the middle and made him pay for it. Oh, I chased one there. I got antsy after the home run. That was also one that I chased. Damn it. Come on, Seanwell. Seanwell up the middle. That'll be a second hit of the game.
Way through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Well, that certainly feels good.
All right, Trout, you're only batting .210 on the season. Please, for the love of God, do something. Oh, wow. I was not expecting a first pitch slider there.
That's a good approach paying off.
That one missed. Swing and a miss, and that's
Time's up. He just whipped on it.
in the
2-2 count here to Trout. Trout looking to avoid going 0 for 3 thus far. Oh my god, I saw a slider out of his hands. I just struggled to wait back on it.
So 2 down.
Timing was enough that he should have fouled it off given its location. But whatever. Trout's 0 for 3. Trout has been having the probably worst season of his entire life. Batting sub 210.
Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Swings through that.
Wow, that sinker moved a lot more than I expected it to.
Sink on that fastball out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time
Oh, I saw a slider out of his hands. I was way late on that one.
Head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's the left fielder, J.J. Bleday.
But we're up 2-0 now. Hopefully Detmers plus the bullpen can hold on to this.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Alright, Blade. Swing and miss of this curveball, please. Nope. Fouls it off. Let's change it to a fastball up and in here. Strike 3. Strikeout number, what, 8? 8.
Gio Urshela steps in.
Gio Urshela. Urshela shatters his bat here. Easy pop out to Shawnuel.
Makes the grab, 2 down.
well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome. It seems like the
Hi, Oma.
third or fourth pitch of just about every at bat.
Logan Davison, strike 1 there.
Swings through that one. Next off.
Takes his changeup for strike 2.
I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be
And
up good enough
got him
to get
chasing the 2-strike curve, but he manages to line it for a hard ground ball single.
To the top of the order. So the
Yep, it was in fact out of the zone. He just absolutely lasered a ground ball off of it nonetheless.
that's strike 1.
when you're taking
If I'm throwing good pitches and they're just smashing them for hard hits, there's nothing I can do.
To the right side.
Also nothing I can do if I'm throwing a good pitch and they're just hitting dribblers through the hole.
2 out hits.
Got him chasing a changeup out of the zone.
To the right side. Dives and he can't hang on.
3 straight hits.
That loads the bases.
2 of them on pitches out. 3 of them on pitches out of the zone. All 3 hits on pitches out of the zone. All 3 of them ground balls. 2 weak ground balls, 1 hard ground ball. Luckily, I'm able to strike out the next batter, get out of the bases loaded 2-out jam.
And we'll
Start warming someone up here. Start warming up Victor Gonzalez, just in case we need him.
ballpark. And here's the catcher,
Logan O'Hoppe.
Logan O'Hoppe. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and fires.
Oh, man.
To miss.
Otanya's slider is really getting me good.
That slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult.
Oh my god.
Just gonna have to tip your cap.
I really cannot read the pitches out of his hand at all. I think I was early on that one. Yeah, I was early on the 98-mile-an-hour heater. Lines that one right to the third baseman.
Base is empty. Here is Moncada.
Alright, Moncada.
And a good fastball to start him off.
Early on that one. That one did not feel like 98. That one felt like it was like 80.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-2 count here to Yoan Moncada. Oh, another slider. Otanya's is just
Now the first baseman,
killing me, man.
Soderstrom. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Soderstrom.
Out towards right center field. Adele going after it.
Adele will be able to get there for out number 1.
One down. So now the DH spot.
Andujar batting .393 on the season.
Outfielder got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like
Given it looks like Andujar's probably just a platoon player versus lefties, judging by how much his batting average went up.
That's off the inside corner. And the count even 1-1.
But still, batting .393 in mid-May is absolutely insane, even for a platoon player.
Inside. Dives, but it kicks off his glove.
And not able to get him out, challenge that.
There's a runner at first.
And the challenge is not successful. Andujar with his second hit of the game. Neto, 6, 4, 3, double play.
They can't seem to. Welcome back.
Jose Leclerc. Alright, who's up? Blade, Urshela, and Davidson. Davidson is much better versus lefties than righties. We're also going into the 7th, though. Ah, man, what do I want to do here? I think I'm going to schedule to put Quijada in the game.
7th, we have a new pitcher on the mound. Jose Leclerc.
Oh, it's pronounced Leclerc. Jose Leclerc.
This is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
Leclerc, in his 9th season, he features a 4.
Sorry if you can hear my cat yowling. I'm not sure if the mic's going to pick it up or not.
A changeup.
She's walking around holding a sock and yowling, as she's wont to do.
And now
2-1 count here to Neto.
foul ball there.
Early on that one.
Goes down looking. Went back to the fastball, and it was
I would like it if the pitch out of the zone when I take it would be called a ball. That'd be real nice.
Ball 1 low. That
Slider,
was right center
hung
field.
down the middle. Joe Adele with another double here.
Over the fence for
I think that's a second double of the game.
Now it's the second baseman.
Luis Rengifo up now.
He's already homered here in this one. There's the swing.
Oh, I think I timed that one up. Yep, that was a hittable pitch. I timed it up. He just whipped on it. That could have been home run number 2.
And that misses
Only batting 129 with runners in scoring position. Is anybody on the team doing well with runners in scoring position, or are we all batting like sub 150? All right, ball 2. Come on, Renhefo. Now, obviously, here in year 1, I wasn't expecting the team to be good. There's a reason that I chose the Angels to do this franchise with. They're not a good team. Right down the line, but the first baseman's there. In comes Shanuel. Shanuel gets a very hittable fastball, but that's going to be tracked down by the center fielder. On the warning track. That is unfortunate. 7th inning stretch time. Bring in Jose Quijada.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Jose Quijada.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see.
All right, try to get him here on the slider.
Outside low.
Ooh, good take there. I don't know how you don't swing at that one. I don't know how you foul that one off. That was a pitch in the goddamn dirt. In the dirt, super far away. I don't know how the hell your bat can even physically touch that pitch. There we go. Got him on the fastball. Alright, Gio Urshela up. Alright, he was early on the fastball, so it makes sense to throw a circle change here. Alright, let's try to get him here with a slider. Strike 3 called, thank you. I will gladly take that as a makeup call for the called strike 3 on me. Logan Davidson, who is better versus lefties, probably another platoon guy if I had to guess. But I want Quijada to get through this inning.
And there's a foul ball.
That one ended up aiming way farther outside than I wanted, but it doesn't matter. Strike 3 swinging. Quijada, 1-2-3 inning. Middle of our lineup here versus the new reliever, Dylan Floro. 8th inning coming up. Scheduled to put in Carl Edwards Jr., but also have Ben Joyce warming up just in case.
Dylan Floro. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
Ooh, way early on that slider. Oh wow, he does not throw fast at all. Okay. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts for Trout. At least he put a ball into play. It's just a weak fly ball to the right fielder, but he put one into play. I'm proud of him. Soler batting 136. If you're our DH, you can't field. Actually, I guess he is playing right field for us, but he's not a good fielder, and he's batting 136. He's providing literally nothing for the team. First thing next episode, I'm going to look to trade him. Oh, wow, I'll take that call. That was definitely a strike. Oh my god, changeup. He is doing everything in his power to avoid throwing a fastball to Soler.
One down, base is empty. Hit on the ground to short.
Well, I timed it up well. It was just a weak ground ball.
Now 2 out.
Alright, Logan O'Hoppe up now. 3, 4, 5 in a row lineup, which means they're pretty much the easiest outs in the world.
Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Outside low, and it's 1-0. In there for a
That was a really good sinker. Even if I swung at it, it was just going to be a bouncer. Dylan Floro having a really good inning, not making any mistakes over the plate. 2-2 count here to O'Hoppe. We're really not going to get a hittable pitch this entire inning, are we?
swings and hits one in the air out.
Yeah, he did not make a single mistake pitch that entire inning. There's nothing you can do if the pitcher is perfect. Alright, Carl Edwards Jr. looking to get a hold here in the 7th for us. 12-6 curve. Ends up 5 miles out of the zone. Bounces to the plate.
Stays alive. Next pitch misses. It's 2-2.
2-2 count there.
Knocks that one
Got
away.
him chasing the slurve, but he fouls it off. Chase a little bit farther. He does chase a little bit farther out of the zone. Strike 3 on Wilson. 7 pitch at bat, though. Denzel Clark has been impossible to get out. He's 2 for 3, and the one time he did get out, he had a long battling at bat. Hopefully now that it's righty-righty matchup versus him, we can actually, like, not have him be awful to get out. Strike 3 on the cutter. Alright, Brent Rooker up now. I'm happy that Rooker's batting in the bottom of the 8th as opposed to the bottom of the 9th, and I'm happy that he's batting with the bases empty.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their
And strike 3. That's as our bullpen struck out the side both innings. I think they have. Tyler Ferguson's on the mound now. Go ahead and warm up Kenley Jansen for the save. Ben Joyce is there as a backup if needed. Fastball, cutter, slider here from Tyler Ferguson, rather. I was looking at Taylor Ward's name. Alright, ball 1. Outside of Otanez's home run to Rengifo, the bullpens have just absolutely been shutting down the offenses. 2-2 count here. Is this going to be another inning where we don't get anything hittable? Oh, that was the hittable pitch. I timed it up. He fouled it straight back, though. It's not like I'm doing power swings. I'm doing normal swings. Alright, Moncada. Moncada times it up, but unfortunately it is fly ball right to the center fielder. Alright, Zach Neto looking to avoid a hat trick here. He's 0 for 3 with 2 punch outs. Oh my god. I saw cutter out of his hand. I was way wrong. One and 2 here to Neto. I'm not going to be excited to look at the box score at the end of this game. Why did he check swing? Alright, bring in Kenley Jansen here. If I can get a called strike, that'd be nice. Anyway, what I was saying is, if I can get past Soderstrom, I'm pretty happy. Yeah, Soderstrom hits it to the warning track. Soderstrom was definitely the most dangerous batter that we were facing this inning. Even though Miguel Andujar is an absolute killer, batting 400. 2 for 3 on the game. Batting 403 on the season. Trout gets there for out number 2. 1 out away. Shea Langoliers.
Up next for the A's. 2 outs. Tap foul to plate. The A's down to their final strike.
Strike 3. I think our bullpen struck out 7 of 9 and went 9 up, 9 down. We walk away from this one with a 2-0 victory. Great performance from our pitching staff. Reed Detmer's player of the game. 9 strikeouts in 6 innings. Allowed 8 hits. I would have given Luis Rengifo the player of the game. Moncada also had his RBI double. We struck out 16 as a pitching staff. Bullpen did in fact go 9 up, 9 down with 7 strikeouts. On their end, they ended up striking us out 10 times, way less than I thought. But yeah, they shut us down. Floro Ferguson did not allow any hits in the last 2 innings. Leclerc allowed 1 hit. Otanez allowed 2 hits, one of them being the home run, but he struck out 4 out of the 5 outs. Mitch Spence gets tagged with the loss, allowed 5 hits, 1 run, and 4 1/3. And in the next episode, we will be looking at Jorge Soler trades. Because, yeah, he's providing less than nothing. He's actually actively hurting the team. So that's what we will do in the next episode. Hopefully we can get a good trade package for him. We're 22 and 26, 3 games back in our awful division. But yeah, year one and gonna be rough.